Hello everyone, it's Lindsay from the Vintage Button. I'm here with a Bee Happy Stationery design team project, and I'm going to show you what I'm not going to do because I'll do it in the future. So my Junk Journal July journal was something that I made from an old, and I would say it would have been like early 1900s album that had been handmade, and so I kind of replicated it and started it here. And then I did this around the beginning of July because I was like, oh, I like that idea. But then after I've worked in a journal like that all month, I've kind of like, my brain's not fizzing with it. And I like to craft intuitively. So I'm going to put this on pause. Now, I know that Sandra will have other kits that I will be able to use with this, or I might be able to change it slightly for another theme. So I really enjoyed the process of it, and I will make another one and do a process video, and because it's a really lovely way to make a journal, but it's just not for August. So I'm going to put that to one side. And I was thinking, well, what can I do? And then I thought about a loaded tag. So I'm going to use, I've forgotten what the kit's called. Oh, it's the Steampunk kit. I'm going to use a Steampunk kit, and I'm going to make a loaded tag. So I've already sort of done like the cutting out to make this tag, and I've sort of made it up based on an advert I saw for a printables course on Facebook. So I've kind of like, I watched this advert several times, and I was like, I know how to make that. I just kept looking at it, and I thought, I reckon I could just make that, and that's what I did. So there's the tab. I'm going to use the cutout bit to show you what I did. So rectangle, fold a rectangle sort of roughly in half that way, and then you kind of folding it in half that way, folding it back on itself like that. I think it was that many times. Let me see, how many times did I fold it? Yeah, it was 4. Okay, so that you've got 4 bits. Now we're going to choose our third one back. We're not going to cut, that's going to be this. So we're going to do some cuts. Now we are cutting from this angle down, and we're actually going to cut out this bit. This is the first bit that we're going to cut out. So let me show you again. And then I folded this bit up, then I folded it in half, then I folded this bit back so it's in half, that bit back so it's in half, until you've got like that kind of pockety, would make actually a nice little flip-flap journal. So now we've got that, I want to cut, because I want to make a gusseted pocket in the middle. So I'm going to cut just another little, I'm going to put this in my ideas book. Okay, so now you've got that shape. Yeah. So fold it back, put it all back together, and remember you're choosing one, so I'm going to choose the third one in that 4. That's going to be the sort of sticky out tab. The rest are all going to be pockets. So I want to come in from this angle, and I kind of want to cut down, and you end up finessing these cuts, so don't kind of be shy on your first cut really. So we've made, let me fold it back so that you can see, we've made kind of that cut. Let's say it's opposite, but it doesn't matter. And then we're going to make the opposite cut. So it's like that. Cut it up at the side here. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can finesse it all. And now we want to do another cut, because this third one is going to be our sort of tag shape. The rest are all just pockets. So let's do that. And then come here. So that's that side done. So if you can see, we've got a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here. That's a gusseted pocket, so it's a bit thicker. And then this is going to be your tag shape. Now, I'm just going to do the tag shape very easily and do that. But on the other side, we can make another two sort of layered pockets. So I'm going to go again from where the spine is, and I'm going to cut down. And then I'm going to cut down on the opposite side there and cut that off. Finesse the top. And there you go. It's going to be a loaded pocket. So now I can put all of my bits and pieces into this pocket. We'll glue it down. I'm actually going to decorate it first, so that's why I've not glued it down, and I wanted to explain to you how you can make it, because I think it's going to look really good when it's done, and I think I might be addicted to them. So let's have a look at the printables. This is the Steampunk kit. I've also got bits and pieces that I might save for that book, because these are the bits that were left over from that book. So put them there, and even the bits of material, because they match the book. I've got a black piece of paper. Now this is from the, you know, when you get a box of chocolates and you get like the black kind of corrugated paper card thing. That's that. I kind of like it. I used it in my Junk Journal July book, and I thought, ooh, that'll be good too. This kit has so many tags and things. I've added my own bits of junk as well, because that's what I do. I do use my own junk. But there's so many things. There's pockets that we can turn into postcards. There are actual postcards. There's so many things. It's a really, really good kit that you could make loads and loads of things from. So there's also these big sheets, and I thought we would take from these big sheets some sort of background images that we can layer onto our tag. Let me make sure I've got my glue. Have I got enough glue? I could use a Pritt stick. Let's get a new Pritt stick. Hick. Okay. Now then, let's have a look. Oh, I like that. I like that. Right, that's me big tag. So it's just about, I'm going through the papers, I printed them all off, and I'm finding what do I like, and I really like that. So I'm going to glue it. I'm going to roughly cut, I think. Where's my desk gets so messy so quickly. And I thought at the beginning of the year I was actually in the corner of the room. I had a different sort of setup. And I thought, oh, once I change it, I'll be able to keep things neater. No, it's just like I've sort of allowed the mess to spread. So, so yeah. So we're just going to, yeah, that's going to work. For this side, do I need something to glue on? Probably. What have I got that I could glue on? Ye olde Amazon boxing. Even though we've slowed down our roll on Amazon, we've still got loads of Amazon boxes because I just saved them all. So it is my packaging for Happy Mails, all kinds of stuff. There will be building noise, but I thought if I waited until there was no building noise, I would be here all day. Also, this glue, since we had that big heat wave in the, was it July? Was it in July or was it in June? I don't know. We had a really, really hot spell. And it sent all my glue sticks like this. In fact, I might take myself off to the range and get some more. I'll still have to use this up, but okay. So we've got that. Let's do a quick cutout. Now, I just did like a pretty funny top. I think I was thinking about the advert that I saw on the internet when I did this top, but you could literally do any top that you wanted. You could concentration wire cut out. I'm going to go around the outside with the gold as well. Kind of gild it because I think steampunk really lends itself to that. But how lush is that going to look in these papers? Right, so we've got that one. Let's do the other side because that's going to set the tone, I think. Come back to our, we could do something similar, so we'll put that there because I kind of like that idea. I actually quite like, okay, that might be an idea. I'm going to there's a big antiques fair in my town. Like, I will take you along, I'll do some video. A big antiques fair in my town that would, oh, I like that. They would have things like ledger paper and stuff. So I want to go, you know, I want to go. I really like that. We could get some paint and stuff going. Right, so will it be? Right, let's find that glue again. See, messy desk. If you see it, wave and cheer. I would put the lid back on, but I think because it's a bit ruined, I'm just not bothered. I've kind of past it now. But this is really good glue because the even the plastic's recyclable. Like, you could put it all in the recycling. But yeah. Let's put that there. Like a submarine. It's very sort of Jules Verne. Journey to the centre of the earth type situation with this kit. Go down there. Just do some cutting up. Big excess. Do I want to stick it? I don't want to stick it all down. Let's do the cutting up first. So what we'll do in this video is we will literally cover and build the tag, and then in the next video we will just do a sort of a mass make of the other tags that are in the kit that will be built. And on cue, the building noise has started. Oh. Yesterday, I waited around all day yesterday to make some videos that I needed to make, and it was like very sporadic, and then not, you know, like, so I was like, are they going to start up? Do I want to start this video? And it was kind of like sporadic, but they didn't actually get going yesterday. And the weather wasn't terrible. I'm like, what? I wonder what the problem is. Now, don't worry about these little lines, because you can either ink it up, you like the little bit where you can see the white. You can either ink it up if ink is your thing. It's not my thing. but going around the outside with a gold pen is my thing, and that would solve that. A gold pen or any other colour sort of Posca marker would solve that. So let's put that back that way. Now we need to get rid of this. All of this cutting can be really ropey under here because it doesn't matter. I think I am addicted to this. This is going to be really good. Think of all your printable bits and stuff that you could use in a different way. That's what I like about I just like about junk journaling. I'm not a very prescriptive person. I like to make it up as I go along. It's really my thing, is to make it up. It's kind of my thing when I'm cooking, anything like that. It's just make it up, be all right. So I might need to do a little bit of finesse in here. You know what? It's all going to work out. Because we can keep folding it over, and then when we glue it, I think I'm actually going to glue it by putting something over it. Let's see. Let's find what we're going to have this next layer down. So get the papers back. I want some contrast. I'm not opposed to using other things that are not the printable, because I actually think that mixing the two things are really, really good. In fact, I think that's what I might do. I've got some dictionary paper for this next layer. Oh, hermeneutic. I used to study hermeneutics. Part of my degree. Ah. Hessian. Could I put Hessian in? Oh, no. I think having the... I don't really want the word drug or a sedative. That's 6 sides. Yeah, that works. And then that could even wrap around a little bit. Could it wrap around? Right, let's glue it down. This is why you don't want to glue these bits down until you've decorated it. And then once you glue, you could glue it all down the other way. And then... So this is a map of Texas, but it's got like lots of names of other places, which I find curious. Not bad, just curious. Just like, because like Odessa, so you came from Ukraine and renamed it Odessa. We wanted it that way, didn't we? We did. Kind of overlap it a little bit. Did we? Yeah, we did. Oh, I'm sorry if that makes the camera go funny. I have to be aware of that. I haven't put my big light on above me. I'm just using the light from above is from the ring light, and then the window, because it's not very directional, so I don't feel like I have to counter. When there's a lot of light coming in from the window, I feel like I have to sort of balance it out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am the wife of somebody who's a photographer who's obsessed with light, so kind of, yeah, getting the light right. Who's still abed, still sleeping, bless him. That's what Sundays are for. There we go. I like that contrast. You might do the same for the other page. Right, let's just get some of the weight off this though. I might just fold it back, just so that I can see the layer, and we've not necessarily done anything about it. Okay, because that goes like that and that goes like that. So that's on that side. Okay. So that probably... Oh, I see. I see actually. I've got a feel for it. Please glue that down. I want to have as much room in the pocket as possible, so I don't want to actually put a line of glue on the inside of the pocket. I want the, I kind of want to hinge it somehow. And then that could wrap around that way, or be part of that wrapping around that way, because that would cover up that. I don't know, we'll work it out. I might have to put another piece in. I have got tapes actually that would do it and would add to that sort of that feel. You're coming along with me on the journey. Right, now I want a bit of Bee Happy on this. Be happy. Do I want... This is like just all mechanical, but that might be a good... Strong with the black. I like the black. I like doing something different. Okay, so let's put the glue on. How long are we? I'm just going to go for 30 minutes and then you kind of get the idea of what I'm going to do. I'll switch the camera off, or I'll pause it, and then I'll finish it off, and then we'll end the video with like a finished product. I think that might be the way. I can also hear my washing machine's nearly finished, so I want to put another load out. It's going to rain this afternoon. Do I trust the teenager to bring it in for us if we go out? All of these, I can do a snippet roll with the bits. Don't throw the bits away. The bits are important. Like that. Okay, I can fold that in. Make it a little bit stronger. I could have done that with that, but I didn't. I don't think it'll matter either way. I'm learning as I go, and I'm sure if you give it a go, you'll learn as you do it. But then I was just thinking, like, you could do Christmassy ones. You could, like, they could be a real kind of good thing to have in your toolkit, junky journal toolkit. There we go. This is the perfect antidote to like all the flower fairiness, and I love the flower fairies, but it's just something completely different, and I think that's what I was feeling. I'm not going to worry about the fact that I've not cut that properly. That will all tidy up in the end, however I decide to do the tidying up bit, because I could put thin strips down and then do the gold pen around that. Yeah, that could be the way. That could be the way. Go. They both can fold over that way. I do think I need some sort of strip. That's one side done. That looks really cool. I will pause here because it's basically going to be the same thing for the other side. But I just want to show you, like, when we've got the bits and pieces, like, you'll be able to put the tags in. Oh, it's going to look so lush. Okay, right then. I'm going to pause. I'm going to finish it off, and then we'll come back and I'll probably we'll do the gold pen and stuff around and finally finish it off so it's done. And then we will do the other things, the tags, do like a little mass make. That sounds good. Alright then, I will see you in a little while. Hello, I'm back. Apologies for the building noise, but like I said, I just don't think there is going to be a good time from now. So now I'm looking at how am I binding these sides together. There is going to be some, because it is a hinged pocket, or a gusseted pocket, I am going to do some gluing along the gusset, I think. So on the shorter edge. And now I've got my silicone glue. Just along that edge. Stick that down. Have I got any clamps or anything? I have no tin. Oh, I can hear Miles is awake. So I'll put that there. And then on that corner, just for a little bit, for it to catch, and then I'll talk about what I'm going to do with the rest. So I have ripped 2 strips of dictionary paper and I've gone around the outside with my gold marker. I found one that's really juicy, which is really good because with all the posts I anticipate having to post out, I have very little craft discretionary spending left this month, so that's really good. Having said that, I think I want to go to Risby Barnes. Oh, Lindsay, terrible. I'll have to have a look and I think. Now, how am I going to do this? Am I going to rip it again? I might rip it again because I don't want to interfere with the pockets. Really, I don't want to interfere with those pockets. Let's do it in stages then so that we don't interfere with pockets. Because we can always add more glue, more gold. This is me really making it up because I haven't made anything like this before. I've made other things that are similar that, you know, like I've seen an idea or I've seen a leaflet. It's generally a leaflet and I think, oh, I could make something out of that. And then that's how I make things. I don't measure. I just finagle. Okay. See, and I don't mind that stuck over because of the gold. Okay, I'm trying to pleat it a little bit, make it work. Make it work. Oh yeah, I like that. Actually that works. Okay. So now I think in the little building that they're building outside, I think they now fit in the rooms because it's basically the equivalent of our garage. Where was I going with this? I was going here. Was I? I can't remember. I think I was. I'm trying to close it all together now, Linz. But not interfere with pockets. That was the idea. So that goes like that. is a little bit, but let's just do a little bit of finagling. Okay. Oh, it's getting exciting. Right, let's have another bit of a strip. Bit more juicy gold. Put my lid on, or else it won't stay juicy. I can fold. Can I fold? I can fold. Let's do it. Fold so we don't interfere with the pockets. I just want as much width as possible in these pockets so that I can stuff them full of stuffs. Stuff them full of stuffs. Okay, so now we've got these two. Again, there might be a bit of foldage. Oh, that's loud. I do apologise. It's just been so unpredictable that I just thought I can't keep waiting, but I will review it. I'm sure it'll be alright. It just will be a tad noisy. But I don't have a soundproof booth. If I had a soundproof booth, it would be alright, wouldn't it? Now, am I going to have this going like that? I think I am. Oh, it's looking so good. Do you do this? Do you like look at something and think, well, I'm not really going to do what they want me to do, but I like that idea and I think I can make it. Might be some of my mum was a pattern cutter and she made industrial things like sailing ship sails and like things that you need out of fabric and like really, you know, canvas and stuff for industry. That was kind of like her jam. That's what she was good at. Now, what am I going to do here? Do we put one there? I think we do actually. Oh, I like the word hobby upside down because, you know, I think it's more than a hobby really. I think it's actually survival, but there we go. It is for me. We can layer that. We can finagle it. So yeah, I don't know if it's kind of, my brain works in that way. I hate measuring. I literally, definitely from the eyeballing school, that, oh, it'll be estimation. Estimation. Right, I want it so that I can still use these pockets. So that means I want to do that. Fingers are covered in glue and gold. I don't suppose that's a bad thing really. Yeah, I can still use that pocket. Okay, I've still got this situation to work out. Piecing it together. I I think that this will be fine, pieced together. Oops. Be a bit more hopeful. Oh, I didn't put any gold on that bit. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Push it down. And once it's full of stuffs, it'll look so good. Where's my last bit? Might have to make another bit. Because you're now going to go like that. Oh, it might look good actually, not with that gap like that. Happy little accident. I love Bob Ross. Who loves Bob Ross? I used to love it. It used to be on BBC Two like all day. And if you were ever off sick, you could watch. My mum would let you watch Bob Ross because it was like calm and there's no adverts, and we had a thing around. I had a little bit of a strict upbringing where you weren't allowed to watch certain channels, and we only had 4. So that gives you an indication. So yeah, definitely not Channel 4. Ooh. Not until we were teenagers. Things calmed down a bit. But yeah, we weren't allowed to watch like ITV or certain programmes on ITV. So, but we had, do you know, you get reflective as you get older. I had a great childhood. Great childhood. Right, I like that very, very much. I want to go around the outside, Let's do this. Oh yeah, and I think I might just do that. That looks good. I wanted it to look like it's been, well, it's been homemade. Well, it is homemade, isn't it? Everything we should do look homemade, actually. Junk journaling, but I kind of, you know, like it's been cobbled together through travels. I think 80 days around the world. Oh, that was a good cartoon. I think that was a Japanese cartoon, wasn't it? If you're Gen X like me, 80 days around the world. Was it? Or was it French? It might have been French. And then I can make cartoons. Obviously, change the language quite easily. Oh yeah, look at that. See, the gold, it kind of covers up a multitude of sins. All my dodgy cutting. Put a bit of gold on it. Bit of gold on it. Loaded tag, part 1. So this will go up. This is Sunday today. I'm making this Sunday morning. I anticipate this will probably go up Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know. I have to have a look at my little schedule. I might even go up the following week, actually. I don't know. I have to see what I've got. Then we want to do this little bit here. Fill in all of these little gaps with the gold. That feels nice. Have a quick look. I love it. I love the colours. I'm quite excited about this one. I think now, I don't know where my pile of stuffs is. If we imagine, that's a bit big. Let's fold it in half. Imagine it like all loaded up with a variety of tags, and there are in the kit, there's a variety of tags, I just can't lay my hands on them in the mess that is my desk. So the next video, which probably will be the final one because it'll be quite a quick do, which will probably be the following week, we will just do a mass make of the tags and put the tags in. So we'll decorate the tags a bit more and use them as a base, but we'll be able to, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. That's quite cool. I like it a lot. I hope you like it. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will talk to you soon. If you've liked, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things that help this little channel to still keep growing. Really grateful for all of you. Alright then everyone. Bye bye.